Welcome to this short and sweet tutorial on the Bilingual Content Checklist. I'm Gaba, the bilingual creator behind the Creative Confidential blog and the Creative Atelier social platforms. I developed the checklist for myself, and by sharing it with you, I hope to add value to your own content creation journey. You can use this tool in its digital form as an editable PDF. You can print it and keep it inside a clear sheet protector to write on and reuse. You can of course keep all copies in a binder for future reference. As I mentioned, the main topic we'll cover in this tutorial is the Bilingual Content Checklist. Your checklist will make sure your final draft is optimized and hits the important points of connection with your wider audience. The Bilingual Checklist pulls together in one check-offable list all of the key aspects you or your bilingual content writer or translator should keep top of mind when writing content for a different language and culture. The checklist sets the 8 core items that you, your copywriter or translator should assess to make sure that a piece of content fulfills basic copy goals, achieves effective communication, and multicultural expectations. This should be a jumping-off tool to inspire a longer and more specific list of questions based on your target audience, brand, business, and goals. Again, this is the check-offable list of core items you need to assess before every piece of content goes live on your web or social platforms. Use this checklist to assess every final draft. You can save it and open it using Sodo or other editable PDF apps to check each item. Keep a copy for your post or project's files and save a blank copy for later use. Let's go over each of the individual items on the checklist. I'll give you 1 or 2 ideas of how you may address them in your copy. First, is the content relevant to my target audience? For example, your content could be answering one of their specific questions or concerns. Is it engaging? Design your content around a personal story. Use a language they can relate to. Is it actionable? Provide a few clear calls to action or steps to take within the copy of your content. Is it formatted for skimming? Divide your content into short and clearly defined sections. Use headings, subheadings, bullet points, and bold font. Is it shareable? You can achieve this by giving lots of value and making it easy for people to share it on social media. WordPress has a couple of plugins that you can use for this very purpose. I will share with you below the one that I use and a couple more top-rated plugins for this purpose, the purpose of helping your readers and your audience to share your content. Is the language accurate for the target region? As I mentioned in the cheat sheet tutorial, it's crucial to know where your audience is. This means you must check the vocabulary and the tone you use on your copy and assess if it's appropriate for the country or the region. It's also a good idea to incorporate colloquialisms and idioms from that region to add flavor to the conversation. Is it personal and culturally aware? Even if you are telling a personal story or a story about your brand and business, you must also make it personal to them. And similarly to the previous point about language and vocabulary, you must check that the text and visuals are in line with their culture, their cultural values, and their social values. Is it widely available and easy to find? You want your content to be visible and you must make it visible. Start by sharing your content yourself. Put it out there and share it multiple times. You may also decide to pay for additional promotion on social media or generate awareness through creative collaborations. So, you got this. Step 1. Use the checklist to review your working draft. Step 2. Use it to revise your final piece. And step 3. Use it to assess your overall narrative across your website and your social media platforms, and across every piece of content that you are putting out there to your audience. As you can see, this tool is simple and easy to use. Check that your content keeps top of mind the language, perspective, and culture of your wider audience, while staying true to your authentic voice. If you are working with a bilingual content creator, content writer, copywriter, or translator, you can provide them with this bilingual checklist to make sure they not only delivered a piece of content in another language, but are mindful of the key elements that are most important when writing content that connects. Finally, I want to remind you that I'm here to help. If you have any questions or comments or need additional guidance, do not hesitate to ask. You can find me all over social media under these handles. If you haven't done so yet, I would love for you to give the whole content creation bundle a try. It's completely free and you can find it on my website. Click the link under this video to get all 3 tools in your content bundle today. And if you have tried it and have gained any value from it, I would love for you to give me a review or testimonial. I am grateful to have spent this time with you. Until next time, ciao!